Here at the friendly confines, Wrigley Field. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Yankees and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming your way next. And pitching in this game, Javier Assad. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, Boog, expect to see the ball in play with this guy on the mound. He's not exactly a big strikeout guy, so that means the defense will need to stay sharp. He's looking for soft contact, so communication is going to be key in this one.
Just about ready to roll. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. And we're underway here this afternoon. Here's your 1. Foul ball there. Caught him looking for the K.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Ben.
As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. This is one of the best teams in the league when it comes to drawing walks, Chris, so we'll probably see a very patient approach from them.
Yeah, Boogie, that's often what leads to a lot of runs scored. You get runners on base, you work that pitch count up for the opposing pitchers, and then you take advantage when they make mistakes. You get into that bullpen. You can tell that everyone up and down this lineup just comes in with a great plan of attack, a lot of patience, just like you said.
Here comes the 0-1. What a stop to first. Nicely done for the out.
Batting third, the right fielder, Jason Dominguez.
2 down, bases empty. Now it's going to be Jason Dominguez. Dominguez getting the start in right. 23 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges.
Inside. He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Tap back to the mound. Swanson. Now the throw to first on the run.
He made it.
And save. Couldn't recover from the misplay.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question.
Let's go, Javier.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
I think that still kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game 1, so that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to force the issue whenever they can.
Here we go, Javier.
Line to left, and that is that. So 1 hit is all they get. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Back here at Wrigley Field, and going to the mound in this one for the Yankees, Garrett Cole. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
fouled off. He was late. Pitch misses. Ball one.
Ball.
Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Payoff pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Batting second, the designated hitter.
Take a look at the lineup. These guys can really pile up the runs, Chris. They're among the top teams in scoring this year.
Yeah, and when you can get a lead and be out in front, it really changes what that opposing manager can do with his bullpen. And on top of that, it helps your own pitching staff. It gives them more margin for error. So instead of guys squeezing the ball, trying to throw darts and be perfect, they can relax, let the ball come out of their hands, and pitch effectively. So that offense and the ability to score runs also helps the pitching and the defense.
On the ground. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And he'll just eat it, so that's an infield knock.
He was all over that one. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Now here is Michael Busch. Man at first, one away. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Pretty impressive from the 3-hole hitter. Picks up the single, then swipes second to get into scoring position. Now, that's not going to show up on the slugging percentage very much, but it works the same way for the team. Let's see if they can drive him in now.
Man at second. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Into the corner, but foul. Got him swinging. And there are 2 down.
Oh, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had "hit me" written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. The 1-1. And a foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another. Runner at second, 2 down.
Ball.
Out towards right center field. Dominguez on the move to the gap. And that'll do it. We played an inning, no score. Here at Wrigley Field, we move ahead to the top of the second now. Spencer Jones stepping in now for the Yankees. And downstairs.
No, that's a ball.
Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
That one fouled off. And a 2-1 on the way. Right through there for a strike. That misses, and a full count now. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And look out.
That got him.
As that one ran in and got him.
The shortstop,
Anthony Volpe now at the plate.
Ball one.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect them to swing at.
And the 1-0. There's a strike. The Yankees looking to strike first here at the top of the second. In for a strike. Going to count 1 and 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
No score here in the second. And that's a strikeout looking. And that is a big first out.
I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
That one is absolutely belted. And no one can run it down. One runs in. The relay to the plate. The tag.
On the tag, you're out.
The base runner did a great job of making that a close play at the plate with an excellent slide. Made the catcher work to get out there and put down the tag. The throw was on the money, and that's what made the difference. Big time play to cut down a run.
Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. That's
ball
off
one.
the mark, and that's ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Out of here. A 2-run blast. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0.
Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting the ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
Hook one.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball. Outside low, and that is ball 1. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 1-2. See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at the friendly confines. In half up to him.
Number 8, Ian Happ.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. The 1-0.
Ah!
On the ground to third. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 2nd.
Batting 6, the second baseman, Nico Corner.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Pulls that one foul. The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 0-2.
Ball 2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
20, Michael Conforto.
2 outs, base is empty. The batter will be Michael Conforto.
No,
As a
that's
veteran
it.
out there on the bump, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
Ball to strike. Foul ball there. The 1-2. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. They trail in this one 3-0. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. New inning getting started. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
stays alive. Base hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
No, that's a ball.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Rice gets his lead at first, nobody out. Runner on the go. Yeah, that's fouled off. On the ground, right side. Horner gets it to first, and one away in the top of the third.
Up next for the Yankees.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. So now with one away and a man at second, Paul Goldschmidt now. He's 0 for 1. And there's a foul ball. Man at second. In the air, right field. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Spencer Jones.
That missed by a lot. Ball 1. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Tyler Ferguson up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Hey!
He swings and fouls one off. Man on second, 2 down. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Battling here as he fouls it away. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. One, 2 now. Sets him down looking. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. 1 left for the Yankees, but they lead at 3-0. Set for the bottom of the third. Now the Cubs catcher, Carson Kelly.
Kelly.
Fouled off left side.
That's a ball. Ball.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Here's the 2-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
The 1-0.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
So the call will stand. Still 1 challenge left for them. And a 1-1. Laser could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
One out, runner at second. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. Led off the game with a strikeout.
Ball, no.
Swing and a miss, and the count even at 1.
Ball 2.
That's ripped into the outfield. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in.
Up next for the Cubs, the designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki.
Right through there for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
No.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 1 left for the Cubs. Still down 3-0. Back here at Wrigley Field and stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
No, that's too high.
And that
Outside,
just
ball.
misses.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Ground ball left side. In time to Bush, and 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Shortstop Anthony Volpe.
That one fouled off. Yankees up by 3. Top half of inning number 4.
That's
Started
a check.
after the
What do you
0-1
got?
pitch, and now a check down to first. He did not go around.
Ball 2.
Check
Ball.
swing. He held up. Ball 3. And that is out of play. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Two down, base is empty. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate.
High.
Oh, 1 now.
Outside.
Two down, nobody on. That's
Ball
down
2.
and in. That's
Ball
a ball.
3.
Tried the sweeper. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And they'll do it again. Payoff pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. And base hit. So he gets a hit after a long battle with the pitcher.
Up next for the Yankees, the
We
catcher,
all
number
saw it was hit
28,
hard, but how
Austin
hard was it, Singy?
Wells.
StatCast is here with the answer.
Yeah, Boog, it says the exit velo was 113 miles per hour, and it looked every bit of it, didn't it? I mean, just an impressive swing of the bat, and clearly he saw it out of the pitcher's hand no problem.
Here comes Craig Counsell, and we're going to see a pitching change. Javier Assad is done, and a decent effort considering he's normally a reliever. Back with the new pitcher in a minute.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher
Cubs,
in the game for the Cubs, Tyler
64.
Ferguson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball. McMahon leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Ball.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Up
Just
next
kept
for
it
the
simple,
Yankees,
played
the
pepper
center
with the
fielder,
middle of the
number
infield
12,
and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Trent Grisham
Ball
getting ready to
outside.
hit. Two on, two outs. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Carrying well. And that one's gone into the bleachers. A 3-run shot, and they add on. It's 6-0.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
No, too low.
And the 1-0. Pop foul out of play off to the right. The 1-1. On the ground to the
Just
left.
foul.
And it goes just foul.
Ball.
In the air, left field. Half moving under it. And that is that. Yankees with a 3-run shot. It's now a 6-0 ball game. Here at Wrigley Field, ready to go, bottom 4.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out. Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Grisham is there, makes the catch.
Up next for the Cubs, third baseman, number 3.
Here's Alex Bregman. Flied to right his first time.
Too
I can't play
high.
around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
The 1-0. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Fly ball down the line, and that one is foul, so we'll try it again.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And now it's 3-2. The Cubs with a lot of ground to make up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a payoff pitch. This one popped up. Volpe settles underneath it. And there's 2 away. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Number 8, Ian Happ.
Foul ball there. Here comes the 0-1. That one inside. Look out. Out there to center. Grisham under this one. And that is that. So they make short work of them there. We're headed to the 5th. Yankees 6 and the Cubs nothing. Back here at the friendly confines. All set for the start of the inning. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees.
You know, these Yankees putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Ball.
Next
Ball,
offering
no.
is down low. And that one is lifted in the air. Conforto settles under it. And there's one away.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Check swing, and he went 0-1.
Ball 1.
That one fouled off. Battling here as he fouls it away. The Yanks up big in this one, and we're at the top of the 5th. Now
Ball.
one missed. Upstairs, and that is ball 4.
Up next
Oh,
for the
very
Yankees,
close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
So a man aboard. Now the left fielder, Spencer Jones. A strikeout and a walk. Fought off foul. The 0-1. In the air to left center. Hat under it. And there's 2 away.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Goldie off of first with 2 away. Tap dances out of the way of that one. The 1-1.
That's out.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Two now. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Misses. Full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
In the air, left field. And that'll do it. Home half of the fifth coming up. Yankees 6 and the Cubs nothing. Here at Wrigley Field, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's Nico Hoerner.
You know, these Cubs need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Dominguez takes it in for the out. One down.
Up next for the Cubs, the right fielder, number 20, Michael Conforto.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Goldie takes it to the bag. Home half of the fifth inning, moving along. Two quick outs.
The catcher, Carson Kelly.
2 outs, base is empty. And now here is Carson Kelly. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And that's too high. Right down to shoot. That's strike 1. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game. Leading off, Anthony Volpe.
The shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Not even close there. And 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Good job to fight that one off. In the air, right field. Conforto in position, and there's one down.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. The Yankees up big in this one, and we're the top half of the 6th. That's a little bit low. The 1-1 is fouled off. This one in the air, right field. Conforto makes the grab on the run.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
So up next, Austin Wells. He's already homered in this game. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. This one in the air, center field. And that is that. 1, 2, 3, go the Yankees. They lead it, though, 6-0. Back here at Wrigley Field, well, we go bottom 6. Dansby Swanson stands in.
Swanson.
In there at the knees. It's 0-1. Movement in the Yankees pen. Angel Chevy appears to be getting loose. And the 0-1. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And there's one down.
Up next for the Cubs, the center fielder, number 4, Pete Armstrong.
Ball, no.
The Cubbies with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom of the 6th. Jackknifes out of the way.
Hee-haw!
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Well, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in. He gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then it just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
2 down, base is empty. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Gets the call. 0-2 now. Stays alive. The 0-2. And they'll do it again.
Ball one.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Ball.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Struck him out swinging. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Now pitching for
Jake
the Cubs,
Woodford on to pitch out of the pen here.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Leading off for the Yankees, the center fielder, Trent Grisham.
Close, but called a ball. Ball one.
He rides.
Woodford, a 6'4" righty, 29 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2015.
Ball.
Next
Ball
pitch
three.
downstairs. Ball three. And it's fouled away. Three-two to third. Bregman to first. That's the first out, the top of the seventh.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Ben Wright.
Line drive, base hit, fair ball down the third baseline. And that's a one-out single.
Love how he let that ball travel,
Up
trusted
next
his
for the
hands.
Yankees,
Nice
the
job
right
of going the
fielder,
other way.
Jason Dominguez.
So digging in, Jason Dominguez. 1 for 3.
Ahoy.
Rice at first, one gone. And he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out.
Well, that was clearly a double play ball, but the bobble unfortunately prevented him from being able to get two. But a good job to stay with it and make sure you got at least one.
Foul ball. Now the 0-1. Tap foul at the plate. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. The Yanks lead one, but they're on top by a count of 6-0.
Now pitching for the
We're
Yankees,
back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Angel Chevy.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Michael Busch digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. Got him looking for the K. That was pretty nasty.
Third baseman, number 3, Alex Bregman.
And that drops in for a strike.
No, that's a ball.
On the ground to third. It's in and out of his glove. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
For the Cubs, the left fielder, number 8, Ian.
2 outs, base is empty. Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. Gets the call. That's strike 1. Two down, nobody on. And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Cubs are down quietly. They still find themselves down 6-0. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know. It's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
0-1. And that's through there for a strike. Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. Yeah, they used one of the kid-sized ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze.
And a 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun, and I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze, and it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But yeah, it's always a great thing to watch there at Truist Park.
Would you have worn one of those bobsled outfits like the freeze wears?
Nah, they'd have been a little too revealing for me at this age.
I feel you. That one fouled off. The Yanks up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. Liner caught it second.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Jake Woodford done for the afternoon. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Trent Thornton.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
2 down, bases empty. Now at the plate, Anthony Volpe. 0 for 3 in this one. There's a strike. Volpe wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And that one did miss. And the strike is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them.
Come on, Trent.
2 down, nobody on. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Yankees 6 and the Cubs nothing. Back here at the friendly confines. Here's the second baseman, Nico Horner. Slider clips the zone.
That's a ball.
That
Ball.
one misses, and it's 2-1. Fouled off left side. The 2-2 on the way. Out towards right center field. Dominguez on the move. And there's one down.
Up next for the Cubs, the right fielder, number 20, Michael Conforto.
That's
Pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
The Cubs with a lot of ground to make up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and there's 2 down.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location, but the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes. Let's go, Carson.
Kelly in the box again, takes a strike. He swings and fouls one off.
Ball.
Pops it up as he checks his swing. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And stepping in for the Yankees, Ryan McMahon.
Yep.
McMahon not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And it's going to stay a strike. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Yo one. Late with the swing there.
No.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That's too
Ball.
low. Ball 3. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Yep.
Hit hard, base hit. And a man aboard.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 12.
That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Pitch misses inside. And it's 1-0. Sliced hard but foul. Wells leads off first with 1 away. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Here's a 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Ball 2.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Trent Thornton done for the day, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for
The new pitcher in the game, Shota Imanaga.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
That one ripped, but foul. Check
Ball
swing.
up.
No appeal. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
The 1-1.
Ball.
In the air to left center for Armstrong. On the move to the alley. And that's the third out. Yankees 6 and the Cubs nothing. Bottom of the ninth. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Dansby Swanson.
Hey.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. That one carrying. It bangs off the scoreboard and it's gone. A solo shot. And they've got their first run. It's 6-1.
That could be one of those swings that really helps spark this offense. They thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Angel Shabi won't go any further, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for the
Camilo Doval gets the call from the pen.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Yeah.
The 0-1.
Ball
That's
one.
a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. They're in the last half of inning number 9.
Ball two.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. He caught it behind his back. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Cubs, the designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki.
Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Seiya Suzuki. Yeah, that's fouled off. One down. And a foul ball. Here's the 0-2.
Ball.
Stays alive. One down, base is empty here in the 9th. High fly ball down the left field line. That one is foul, and he'll see another.
Ball 2.
Outside. Full count now.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a miss. Cubbies with only one out left.
Don't see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not...
This one smoked, could be trouble. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over it. Just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap.
Dangerous hitter at the plate in Alex Bregman. Line drive, base hit. Coming home. He will score. It's 6-2.
Picks himself up an RBI. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Camilo Doval gives way.
Now pitching for the
Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Tim Hill.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Next offering is fouled back. Hill is just one strike away. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The Cubbies down by 4. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Got him, and that's the ball game.
A win on the last day of the month. You close it out with the W, but you want to carry that momentum into the next game.
And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.